By 13th of February, if there is no solution, the court will make its statement.
For a third time, Friday, the court put on hold a 1-month jail sentence for Doctors' Union officials handed out for contempt. The lady at the center of it all, Justice Hellen Wasilwa, is all too aware that the ability of the court is in question.
I know that the image of the court is also at stake, and the court cannot be taken for granted forever.
December 1st, 2016, and the Employment and Labor Relations Court orders the Doctors' Union, KMPDU, to put on hold the planned industrial action for 30 days to allow for negotiations. But doctors defiantly proceeded to picket on December 5th, beginning what has now turned out to be crisis in the health sector. The application that led to the order was made by the Council of Governors seeking punishment of doctors for holding their strike. Labour Court Judge Hellen Wasilwa found the officials guilty of disobeying court orders and set punishment for them, a 1-month jail sentence. Fast forward to 20th of December, the Employment and Labor Relations Court finds the officials guilty of contempt. This marks the beginning of a process that has the ability of the court in question. Doctors are then ordered to appear in court for sentencing, something that is yet to happen. On the 12th of January this year, the doctors appeared for sentencing but are handed a 1-month suspended sentence to allow for them to resolve the standoff and call off the strike. They're given 2 weeks, after which they will be arrested and sent to jail.
You'll be arrested wherever you are and be taken straight to Langata for the ladies, and for the gentlemen to industrial area.
The 2 weeks lapse, and on the 26th of January, they again appear in court for the mention of the case and a progress report. But after a brief hearing, the court spares the 8 officials jail, giving them 5 days to call off the strike.
So I'll suspend this sentence further, so the doctors will not be going to jail today. They have 5 more days, and this 5 days is not for negotiation, in my view. It's for calling off the strike.
On 30th of January, they again appear before Justice Wasilwa. This is a session convened purely to provide the court with details of the negotiations with the aim of calling off the strike. But the proceedings are put off to February 3rd, when the stakeholder expected this contempt case to be finalized. It then became apparent to the court that dealing with the doctors will be an uphill task. On one side are the unyielding doctors, on the other the uncompromising government, and on the worst side are the patients, some of who have died. The judge has discretion. It allows her to vary her judgment and sentencing within the law. The weight of the public interest in this case, the fueling factor.
I've been asking for an invitation. I've not been invited. Today I've been invited to try and resolve this issue.
Ultimately, all sides to the dispute understand that it's only dialogue that will resolve the crisis. The reason all hope is on the committee that will now attempt to resolve this matter.
The whole country knows that doctors have an issue. Let the country solve those issues. Going round and round and round will not solve those issues.
In 8 days, they will be back in court again. Ken Mijungu, NTV.